The easiest way for us humans to understand something is when we see it. If we can understand a circumstance with the naked eye, it seems easier to understand the effects and causes of a certain process. But what is the thing like in situations that are completely invisible to the human eye? The mysteries surrounding the infinite vastness of our universe stem primarily from the fact that we simply cannot observe certain areas of the galaxy due to different spatial circumstances. Today, I would like to set out with you on a journey into the unknown. We are dedicated to the question of what is actually outside the visible universe. We leave the Earth, the only home we know to go, to the farthest reaches of the cosmos. Let's begin our journey through the vastness of the universe. In order to understand what is hidden outside the visible universe, we need to first discuss how the universe itself was created in the first place. You all may have heard of the world-famous Big Bang theory. This thesis from cosmology deals with the origin of the space-time and matter. According to the experts, the Big Bang, which is generally considered to be the birth of our universe, occurred about 13.8 billion years ago. The term Big Bang only describes the emergence of matter, space and time from a previous singularity. In astronomy, the word singularity refers to a spatial state in which the prevailing gravity is so strong that the curvature of space-time is practically infinite. Within their Big Bang theories, scientists try to observe the spatial expansion of our universe backwards in order to eventually return to the point where the universe was just formed. There is currently no generally accepted theory that can explain the exact origin of the universe or its earliest state. In some illustrations, observable universe is represented as a spherical structure. However, this geometric shape is due to the fact that the corresponding models place the Earth at the center as a kind of observer. The spherically depicted environment therefore only reflects the radius visible from the Earth and does not represent the actual shape of our universe. This scheme can be applied to any other celestial body in the cosmos. The area that we can observe from our Earth is defined by the event horizon. The event horizon describes in detail how far away an object in the universe may be from us, so that we can just barely detect the light it emits. This event horizon is estimated at a value of about 16.2 billion light years. Due to the dynamics created by the steady expansion of the universe, some celestial bodies will become visible in the sky in the future that we cannot see at the present. However, current forecasts assume that we will never be able to see those objects that are behind the Hubble radius from the Earth. The expansion of the universe will cause the celestial bodies to move even further away from the Earth and thus from our field of vision. Some objects that we can see from our planet today will disappear from our field of vision in the future. This can also be explained by the progressive expansion of the universe. Does the universe have an edge? When we speak about our universe, space is commonly thought of as an infinitely large unit. Experts are satisfied by the fact that the universe is expanding steadily and at a rapid speed. But into which space the universe expands and whether this area is possibly limited? Is it possible that the universe has some kind of edge? This is a question on which the researchers all over the world are working. The question can be asked whether there is a certain border point in the universe from which one can look beyond the boundaries of the visible universe to the area that is still hidden. If we would like to apply this image to a situation that is understandable to us, we could imagine this situation as if our universe were a self-contained building. So, is there a window on the outer walls of the building through which you can look out? Most researchers agree that this is not the case. The reason for this is the cosmological principle, which states that the distribution of matter in our universe looks about the same when viewed from any area. In general, researchers believe that our universe is isotropic. Isotropy describes the directional independence of objects. This is the reason why experts rule out the possibility that the universe has an edge. Accordingly, there is no point which clearly defines the end of our universe and from which no one could look into the fixed area behind it. In order to visualize this fact, researchers like to compare the spatial nature of the universe with the surface of a balloon. If you were to place a small insect on such a balloon, it could run in every conceivable direction without ever coming up against a clearly defined edge. But wait. How is this actually possible for the universe to expand continuously if it itself has no edge or end? For us humans, this question is so difficult to understand. Now moving on to our next topic, what is outside the observable universe? With this question, researchers naturally have to enter the field of hypothesis. Many researchers are of the opinion that the invisible universe is structured in the same way as the observable universe. In view of this thesis, the universe has no clearly defined edge and is practically infinite. It seems very believable. This infinity of space simultaneously describes the fact that outside the visible universe, there are countless other stars, planets, and other celestial bodies. But the observable universe is only a nutshell of it. For the moment, the question of what really lies behind the boundaries of our visible universe remains a mysterious secret. Who knows how many centuries will pass before mankind has broken the riddle of the universe? Do you yourself have an idea of what is hidden in the infinite expanses of the universe? Leave a comment if you have. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.